directed these videos. So talk about that. The first video you produced and directed.
Roxanne Shante, Roxanne's Revenge was the first one. Yeah. And Roxanne Shante was this old soul little 16-year-old girl, because I was like, she acts a lot older than she is.
Mm-hmm.
And she needed a video. She had a song playing on the radio that Marley Marl produced, and it was a diss record. And really, the story behind that is it came out on Pop Art Records, which is out of Philly,
Mm-hmm.
and the Lawrence brothers, Hilltop Posse, and I met them, and they were like, "Look, we don't have a real budget, but this is what we got," and we were just happy to do it. We were happy to get anything really at that point, and because we were new, this was a new venture for us. It's not like we didn't want to get paid, but we were just trying to figure out, could we do this? And so
Right.
so yeah, that was the first video that we did. Yeah.
So then you wrote the treatment and everything else.
Yeah.
So what kind of creative juices did you have at that moment? What did you go through since you didn't do it before? What was your first step in doing it? Like, what was the creative process like?
Well, my partner Lionel C. Martin, who is one of the greatest directors ever, and it was also with me on Video Music Box. It was Ralph McDaniels and the Vid Kid, and he was the
Mm-hmm.
and we sat around and just thought about what would we want to see this look like, and just from our experience, we was like, well, if we were making a video, we would make it in the basement of our house, and Marley Marl set up his turntables on the bar. Every basement got a little bar, and Shante can perform in front of the bar, and Marley will be behind her DJing. And because that's what we did when we were home, when we were DJing, before I got into the music video thing. And so we just set it up like that and just basically told a story. And she had some of her friends come over, and we casted it, and that was it. We just went from what we saw other people do, and
Right,
that.
right. But definitely a success. So what was name some of the videos you've done since then?
I mean, the ones that I've directed are Nas, It Ain't Hard to Tell. That was Nas's first single off of Illmatic. And Nas was a young guy who had a big buzz in New York. Everybody knew about him because he was doing, going to clubs and doing freestyles and, mix CDs and things like that. And MC Search from Third Base told me about him. He's the one who found him and said, look, or I shouldn't say found him, but at least tried to get him signed to a label. And and said, look, I got this guy Nas. He's hot, Ralph. You should do something with him. And we had done all the Third Bases videos,
Oh,
for
so you did all third bases. Okay.
and so that